Hello there, Coach Jenny here with some strategies that you can apply for your everyday life to navigate everything that happens throughout the seasons so that you can continue to balance your blood sugar, lower that A1C, prevent diabetes, and still enjoy life, right? Like we want to be healthy so that we can have a very full life. And it's August. Lots of vacation time. If you are in New York like I am, all of those summer programs and camps are coming to an end, and the prep and all the last few days of summer before the school starts in September are just right now on the middle of it. And a lot of people go on vacation during this time. This is, if you didn't go on vacation, if you didn't take a trip, you're going to try to squeeze it now before the weather starts changing. And with that comes an added stress as to, okay, am I going to be able to navigate all these days? Am I going to be able to still support my blood sugar? Am I going to be able to sustain all the advancements, all the progress that I have made so far? And my answer to you would be like, yes, you can. And I will give you 5 simple strategies that you can actually use to continue to support your health and wellness, continue to support your goals, and not feel that you're being deprived or that you're not enjoying your vacation. So I know that the thought of, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to meal prep, I'm not going to be able to keep my routine, I'm not going to be able to see the trainer or go to the gym or have like that morning walk. Like there's so many things that are unknowns when you're traveling. For some people, actually traveling could make it better, because most of my clients actually have a lot more movement when they travel. So that's a plus. They support their sleep a lot more because they don't have the stressors of the job requirements and the obligations and having to wake up early to take the kids anywhere. They're able to just relax a little bit, and the stress levels go low because of that. So sleep is good, stress is good, and sometimes movement can actually be better. Now, there are instances in which you're traveling that maybe you're drinking a little bit more, and I'm not talking about water, and that can jeopardize it a little bit. And also the fact that you are not in control, you don't have your own fridge or pantry, you're being in a different environment. There are certain things that you cannot control. But these 5 tips hopefully will help you. Now, tip number 1 is pack your snacks like it's nobody's business. Just make sure you pack them, or make sure that if you're traveling abroad, you're traveling to a different city, go to a store and pack your snacks. If there's nothing else, pack your snacks. Why? Because you're able to not be ravenous. You're able to at least have these emergency stock that you can use while you're traveling, whether you're taking a road trip, whether you're going on a plane, and also to keep in your room, in your hotel, Airbnb. Make sure you have healthy snacks. Make sure you follow my preferred formula, which is the PFF formula, not BFF, but PFF, which is protein, fiber, and fat. If you add those 3 things into all of your snacks, they're going to maintain that energy up. It's going to be sustainable, and you're not going to feel those blood sugar dips that sometimes you do when you lean too much on the hard carb snacks or you wait too long to eat. So that's like tip number 1. Now, tip number 2 would be drink water. That's one thing that I tell my clients. I'm like, if you don't have a cool water bottle that you can hold on to, please do so. Please get yourself a water bottle and carry it with you at all times. Make sure you drink enough water. That is going to help with cravings. That is going to help with hunger cues. And it's going to help with the next tip, which is check the menus for all the restaurants that you're planning on going for. If you're going to a specific restaurant, most restaurants have their menus right on their web pages. Go ahead and look for it. Right? Make sure you check, make sure you ask for accommodations. Say like, well, I would like a different slide. Is that possible? Make sure also that you follow that diabetes plate, right? Half of your plate should be non-starchy vegetables, a quarter of your plate should be protein, and the other quarter should be pasta or rice or any sort of carb that you may want to include. So doing that ahead of time and knowing what your options are helps you tremendously. And before you even head there, tip number 4, don't go hungry. Don't go for long periods of time without food, because guess what? If you're going hangry to a restaurant, you're going to overorder, you're going to overindulge. Your brain is going to order from a place of scarcity versus a place of, I want to support my blood sugars. So try not to go there super hungry. Try to eat even a small snack. Again, that's where all of this is connected with the snacks, so that you don't go there and then, even though you may have checked the menu, you may have looked at, oh, this is what I'm going to order, you are so hungry that you're just going to be willing to get that quick energy, right? So make sure you don't go super hungry when you go out to eat. And then the 5th is, make sure you incorporate treats. Yes, I said that. Incorporate treats. And what I say is, just do that mindful and honest decision instead of being coerced into it. And I'm going to explain a little bit. Meaning, you are going to a restaurant, and maybe that restaurant is famous for having the most delicious cheesecake. Then make sure that you incorporate that. And how do you do that? By also balancing everything else that you're doing on that day and everything else that you're eating at that meal. Maybe adding a post-dinner walk or a post-lunch walk, and incorporating these things actually help. And also, I tell my clients a lot, if you're going to have a treat, please make it worthy. Don't waste these treat allocation into a cookie that is like mediocre or something that was not even that good. Make sure that it's something delicious and something that you can enjoy without guilt, and just continue to support everything else that you're doing. Meaning, make sure you get adequate sleep, make sure you incorporate a lot of movement. Most of my clients either maintain or actually lose weight when they're on vacation, because they go out with sightseeing, and since they're supporting all of this, they're able to just maintain and feel great about it without feeling that they miss out, without feeling weird, without feeling the peer pressure that people are saying like, oh, you're not eating, you're not doing this. They make that conscious decision, they make that plan, and they still enjoy, and they have an amazing time with their friends and family, and they're able to enjoy and compromise and be like, okay, today this is something that, this is a special steak, or this is a special dish from this town or this restaurant or this country, anywhere that you're going, and you make that conscious decision. And please don't make every day a treat, right? That's my bonus tip. If you're gonna have a treat, make sure that all the other meals are well supported. Because if you're having a treat for breakfast and a treat for lunch and then another treat mid-afternoon and then the evening, well, you know, it kind of like creates that undoing of your habits, and it can backfire on you. So make sure balance. I always tell my clients, balance is key. I typically don't even tell my clients not to eat something. I just tell them you need to tweak the proportions. You need to make sure that you're incorporating, be more focused on what you should incorporate. So always incorporate protein at every meal and snack. See the opportunities of incorporating fiber, and make that conscious decision. Whenever you want to have a treat, then make that decision and support everything else, right? Hydrate well, incorporate movement, try to suggest activities that are active, that incorporate even a dance session with your family after the meal. That is always good. But by doing that, remember that you're also supporting your social connections, you're supporting your emotions, you're more relaxed, and that is all good for your blood sugar. So if you are feeling that this is helpful, like, subscribe, share if you wish, and also I have one gift for you, and that is my free blood sugar balancing snacks list. I'm going to put the link in the description. Feel free to grab it, and that may help you with your packing of the snacks. So you will have some ideas of things that either you need to pack, or you can go to the grocery store when you get to your destination and grab them and put them in your little fridge at the hotel or at the Airbnb, and you're going to feel more confident of navigating the vacation without jeopardizing your health and wellness. Have an amazing vacation season, and until the next, because every Wednesday I have a brand new video just for you. Bye.